Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm using Rather Valentine's Angel Tarot card deck. For our messages today, I'll choose 3 cards. I'll read the base of the pack and I'll also read 3 from the Destiny pack as well for some extra guidance as we're coming up to the end of the year and we've been through so many challenges this year. So I'm asking the angels to please bring through some guidance to help navigate us through the end of this year. So there we have 1, 2 and 3. So we have the Chariot, Archangel Metatron. This is a card of Ascension. So we're traveling through these challenges. We're taking the wisdom. We are actually going deeper and deeper within ourselves, and we are starting to touch and connect with our higher self, which is taking us up into the higher dimensions as we listen to that heavenly guidance from within our own intuition. We are then being guided and moved and accelerated on our path. Archangel Metatron is stepping forward and is helping us to receive all the heavenly uprays that have been coming to earth through this Christmas time, through this very magical time. He is helping us and guiding us in receiving all these upgrades, these light codes, the symbols, which are helping us to rise up in our frequency. And he is praising us for the hard work that we've done, and he is guiding these horses, and he's guiding them with reins of energy, and he's reminding us wherever we place our energy, that's where we go. That is where we will end up. So when we come into the middle way of bringing ourselves into alignment, focusing on our own intuition, being guided by the loving and encouraging words and thoughts, that is when we start to stay true to the divine blueprint of who we are. The divine blueprint of who we are is pure love and does not judge anyone, including ourselves. It loves ourselves. We love the divine essence within us is just the pureness of love and will dissolve anything of conflict, will dissolve any dense energies when we come into that pureness of love for ourselves as well as everyone else in our reality. The Six of Water is a card reminding us that everything that we need is in this moment in time. We can look back and really exaggerate challenges that we've had, really exaggerate conflicts that we've had. And the angels, the archangels, are asking us now to come back into this moment. And in this moment, if you're holding on to any painful emotion, just take a nice deep breath and ask the angels to delete it from your mind, to erase it from your mind, erase it from your heart. And this is a beautiful process, a healing process, that we don't forget what's happened. It dissolves the charge of the emotion so that we can view it from everybody's perception, not just our own. We can see it, we can see the bigger picture instead of getting entangled and frozen in the emotion. So this card is a positive card, showing that all those cups there are full of love, full of our spiritual gifts. And the angels are asking us now to come back into this moment from the past. Take the wisdom. This card also represents someone from the past coming back into our lives so that we may receive a message or some kind of communication from someone from the past. But it is a positive one. And this is a positive card, just asking us to come back into the moment. Let the past go now. We're moving into a new year. And moving into this new year without any of those baggage, without those challenges that we've worked through. We're here, we're all here in this moment in time. We've come through all those challenges. We take the wisdom, take the understanding, see it as a bigger picture, and let go of the emotional pain that we may still be carrying, calling on the angels for some guidance and some healing there. And this Seven of Fire is hold on to your beliefs, hold on to that gift that's yours. Other people may not understand it, that's fine. It feels right for you, then it is right, as long as we are not hurting or damaging anyone around us, being aware that everything that we feel and think resonates from us out into our reality, and that is a karmic thing. So when we hold on to what's true and what is the pureness of love within us, regardless of any of those arrows that are flying up towards us, those challenges that are going on in the outside world, stay true to you. This could represent our thoughts as well, our lack of self-worth, and this is again coming back into alignment. We're on this ascension process, so anything that comes up is coming up to come into that light of awareness, that to show us that this is not love. These poisonous arrows are not love, and they are illusion. Everything outside of us is an illusion. All that is true is within us. We don't need to look outside of us for the truth of who we are. This is the card of standing firm in our belief, not letting anybody else try to pressure us into their way of thinking and their way of doing things. It's holding on to what's right for you, and she is sat on that dragon who is lifting her up from all those arrows that are flying, and you are heavenly protected. Stay true to you. You're almost there. You don't look at the old staircase, just one foot in front of the other, making sure you're in alignment, that you're feeling happy and at peace with where you are constantly. And from that moment you step into another moment of feeling happy and at peace, until it builds and builds and builds, and then we raise up and up, and before we know it, we're at the top of that mountain looking down at everything, all the hard work that we've done. And then the base of the pack is the release, letting go of the old. Archangel Azrael was very prominent also in our weekly reading, as we are letting go of the past and moving into a new phase of our life. And this is the phoenix rising. I always see the phoenix rising in this card, and all the old dense energy just dissolving like ash, falling away from us, as we are now becoming true to ourselves. And in doing so, we're allowing everybody else to be who they are without having any expectation, without putting any kind of disappointment on anyone. We are actually becoming true to ourselves and allowing everybody else to be the true expression of who they are as well. Also, Archangel Azrael helps us when we're going through any kind of grieving, and as we're moving through life, we may be grieving how things used to be, how we used to feel. Call on Archangel Azrael to help with that process. And also, if anyone's going through a grieving process at this time, Archangel Azrael wants you to know he's assisting you. And Archangel Azrael is the most gentle and beautiful archangel, and he has, or she has, whichever feels right for you, the most broad shoulders that you can rest your head on while you're going through your grieving process. So call on Archangel Azrael as you're going through this phase, as we are going through into another timeline now. We're moving into 2022, and it is a new phase of our lives, a new vibration, and He is here to assist us through this transformation. So I'm asking now for a message from the Destiny Pack, the Spirit of the Destiny Pack, to please bring through any messages for our highest and greatest good. There we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So with the 7, we have the clouds. So Archangel Metatron asking us to break free from the old way of thinking, to realize that we are limitless. Our thoughts block us, especially if they are heavy thoughts, old repetitious thoughts, old dialogue, old patterns. We're breaking free from that now. And with every thought that you go into an old way of thinking, change it into a positive. We're going through into this new reality of love. And in this reality that we're all moving into at this moment, only love resides there. So any of these conflicting thoughts that we may have still going on, it's time for us to now push through them into the expansion of love, and to amplify our loving thoughts, and that will amplify love all around us. The 6 of Water is the Knight in shining armour now, bringing us through. And yes, he always brings messages as well. So now where we have felt stuck in the past, we're starting to move forward, and the Knight always brings movement, so things starting to change that way. And as you do call on the angels and ask them to erase those thoughts and feelings, things do start to shift. They start to shift within and without and all around us. So things starting to move there. So if you felt stuck in the past, this is a positive sign now. This Knight in shining armour is here to shift and bring it into this moment. The 7 of Fire is with the Sun. Focus on the blessings. Focus on that upliftment. Wherever the sun shines, it brings life. So whatever thoughts you have that create upliftment and life within your body, keep going that way. The sun now is starting to rise in your life. Positive outcomes coming into your life, positive outcomes coming into your life. Now stay focused on that divine light. Don't get sidetracked to the illusion that's going on around. Stay focused on that divine essence within you. And the release is relationship, whether it's relationship to how we felt about ourselves, or that we're going through a transition from a relationship in whichever way, whether those people are still here, whether they have passed, whether they are in that transition. Call on Archangel Azrael. He is with each one of us, because we're all going through some kind of shift, massive shift in our lives, and he is here to guide us and assist us. And he is asking that we surrender any heartache to him or her, whichever feels comfortable, to surrender any heartache to Archangel Azrael, to surrender any fears of the change that are coming with relationships, with anything in our lives, to call on him now. And he is here to assist us. We only have to think, and Archangel Azrael will be at our side to support us. So lots of change coming in, and as we go through these changes, they can be challenging, because we are going into uncharted territory. We've never been here before. We have never really stood in complete faith. We've never surrendered. We've never felt the need not to defend ourselves. We're now just letting be and we are becoming just peace. And from that, everything around us starts to change, and our ego will want to get back involved with any kind of past challenges or anything that's going on. Our ego will start telling us the old stories. There's something bigger happening. We're here as part of this divine plan. So know that God knows. God never makes mistakes. Everything is fair and just, and God will only come through, and the divine will only guide us with love and comfort. So Archangel Azrael is bringing that love and comfort as we go through these different phases of our lives. So we have 7, 12, 13, 20, 33, the master number, the ascended masters are with us, helping us to go through these transitions in our lives. We're not doing it on our own. There's a powerful force there. Jesus, Kuan Yin, Mary Magdalene, the the divine is helping us to go through these transitions in the most beautiful and peaceful way. All we have to do is just let go and allow our soul to guide us into the new phase of our lives. So I'm sending so much love and angel blessings to you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening, and thank you so much for listening. God bless. Thank you.